yeah.
That's so much better.
Okay, sorry, Sandy. Sorry.
I don't know why you stuck to Sandy
Because
like that.
I love
Leave her
Sandy.
alone.
I love Sandy so much that I want to be next to her.
Leave her alone. She's done with us.
No,
8
like,
hours
wow,
a day
it's like,
plus more.
I forgot. Like, I'm just so used to being a foursome.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of like, you know.
She loves me and I love her, and we want to be next to each other, okay? Don't just come between us like that.
No, I wasn't.
Hello, we're the Reactors. I'm Abrielle.
I'm Maria.
And I'm saying,
That hurt my soul.
That's how you did it.
yeah, sure, multiple times.
It's fall.
Oh my god.
Leaves them.
Happy place. Happy place.
Oh, it's a fall song.
Okay. We just
We can
finished
do-
watching.
We can react to that too one day.
We could probably just do it. Make our own version. Remix.
Oh god.
And I choreograph the dance moves for us, okay? It's fall.
Feel the breeze.
Shout out to Miss Tracy.
Miss
Fall
Tracy,
song,
we
okay?
love you. We've listened
If
to
you
it.
know, you know.
We listened to you a million times already, every day. Okay.
All day, every day. When
This
it's
is
fall.
Pablo. We just saw things you need to know, don't know, something about Pablo.
Right.
What's that
That was
song?
amazing.
Everything we need to know
What
about
you
Pablo
don't know
by
about
Casual
Pablo.
Chuck.
Mhm.
He's amazing. We are watching now La Luna, the official lyric video, and then we're gonna watch his music video. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
I was forgetting what I was saying.
Okay.
I felt it.
I was like, you felt it coming on. Okay, here we go. We're using this because the other one doesn't have the lyrics, so pay attention to the lyrics. You know, this kind of has NF intro vibes.
He is sensual.
Saan nanggaling yun? Sa tagal nakakulong bilang araw ng panahon.
Oh, I like this.
Teka, got my shackles on. That means I am home. Got no room for visitors. It'd be best if y'all leave me alone. Hey, go away. I'd be rude if I asked you to stay. Cause I'm gon' pray right before I try to eat my prey. You know what they say. Who cares what they say? Don't invade my space. Cause if you do, then I'll leave you like what you doing. Not okay. Siguro nga panahon na para ako'y magising. Harapin at yakapin, tunay na ako'y magiging. Alamin mga bagay na makakaya kong gawin. Kapag ang takot at kinakatakutan ko'y ako rin. Kahit saan magpunta'y tingin uhaw ay di na darating. Ako'y magpapakalasing sa tugong bawat pagpili. Umagay di na darating, buwan ay laging nakatingin. Di na usong huling ilintaw na simulan natin. Ito was a nice proposal, but I'm trying to avoid trouble. I'll admit keeping myself to myself isn't ideal. Should I really go out there and be healthy? Though it's clear that the whole world is a friendless day. Okay, I've been living all my life right behind these bars. I'll be the life, the night, got
Oh, I like that.
I'm very sick of feet. Words beneath the pain they gave from alibi. These are my lifelines outside. It's my time. Lots of mess, twists and turns, yeah. I'll keep updating my timeline. Nanang matatago ba? Nabukas na ang pulang kunti na. Simulan na na lalo na dugoy tatanak na sa mga kaluluwang mapagpusta. Kung hindi magtitipid, kahit masabihin na hindi na dapat itama ang mga mali. Kasi nga mali. Kaya may respeto, hindi mapipili. Sa tanang buhay ko'y naglakbay ng mag-isa. Mga paniniwala ko'y di nabasag ng iba. Di kailanman kailangan ng maraming kaibigan na sa kalagitnaan ng digmaan ay nawawala. At kung kailangan wala sila, yun ay di problema. Kayang-kaya at matagal na ginagawa ko na. Ang iba'y iniisip na sila'y pag wala sila. Basti ako tulad nila, ibang ka ba?
Are you crazy?
Wow. These lyrics, man. Wow.
So, did it say that he likes NF,
Yeah.
Eminem?
Yes.
I heard both of that in there.
Yeah, it's very much inspired by. You can tell.
You can tell. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was
I think the
so
music video
good.
was inspired by NF style, and then like the lyrics were.
It still had, you could tell, but he made it his own.
Yes.
Like he made it his own.
He gave it his own
Like
twist.
it was inspired, but you could definitely tell it was Pablo.
It was with the Pablo twist.
Yeah.
It was like an NF,
It's
Eminem,
good.
Pablo.
I
twist.
really love the lyrics where he was like something about not. He always had like not a lot of friends because he doesn't need friends that disappear in the middle of a war. So and I'm thinking he's talking about a mental battle. Like, you know, when you go through that mental battle, you shut yourself in. It's easy for friends to just distance themselves and walk away instead of being in the midst of that and fighting with you. And I think that's what he's talking about. He's like, it's fine because I'm used to doing it by myself. I'm used to doing it alone because he shuts himself out and he fights those battles, those wars mentally when he's, you know, behind closed doors and stuff. I think that's where that was coming from.
I know, and you know, I don't know if like I'm even inserting this in the right way, but they say you'll know who your true friends are when you're doing a wedding planning. When you're wedding planning, the true friends come out.
Yeah, because he said my beliefs weren't shattered by others.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
It's
I never
who
needed
will
plenty
die
of
for you.
friends.
Who's your ride or dies when you find out.
Right.
You'll find out when you're at the most critical part in your life, which is marriage. You know, the whole planning, and it is a very stressful thing. And I feel like a lot of true faces come.
Yeah.
Wild, the faces.
They say the worst comes out in people in weddings and funerals.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
So.
And then he was like, I didn't
You rather not
notice
have
that
friends
my
like that.
heart already turned to stone. That's why I locked myself up. So his heart is hardened, and so he's locking himself up. It almost seems like he's doing this, I don't know, like almost like there's like this beast, like almost like, you know how like when the full moon comes up and it's like a werewolf?
Yeah.
And so he's like, I have to lock myself up because
That
like
part of me's
when
gonna
this
come
dark
out.
stuff comes out, when the moon comes out, when these situations come, I become like a beast, and I'm locking myself up, almost to protect other people, maybe to protect himself. I mean, we don't know, but
Well, yeah, when someone is in that zone, I feel like you don't mean to say stuff to people, but you end up saying it, and words you say you can never take back, right? And you're like in that zone, and it's like you say stuff you don't want to say, like you wouldn't say, you know, like normally. It just comes out. The really dark side of you truly comes out when you're angry sometimes.
Yeah. And maybe he's talking about locking himself up, like he locks himself up away from society.
Yeah.
And he just shuts himself out. You know, when you distance yourself, when you do go through those mental battles, you tend to like lock yourself up in your room and you don't go out and you don't, you know, do normal things.
You just swim in your own
do that sometimes. I do
sorrows
that.
and
I have a tendency to do that.
And it's basically locking yourselves
You
in like
don't
a
wanna do
cage.
that.
Like,
Yeah.
I come like, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, she'll catch on. Like
break through.
she will catch on. And it'll be through text. Like we typically text a lot about a lot of random things, and then there will be times where like you won't hear from me on anything on any social media.
I'll be like, ma'am, you're
gone.
depressed again.
Literally the message. You okay? You depressed? But I don't think it's even about depression. I feel like sometimes I just completely disengage myself from everything.
Okay.
And reset.
I
It's
got you.
healthy. No, it is honestly healthy because you also take time to really just reflect on like, wow.
And reset yourself because you can't always be on.
Well, and I think it's good to have a good friend group because, like, it's healthy to disengage, but it can go too far.
Yes.
And it can go to an unhealthy
Like your
place.
friends should know when you're going into that unhealthy.
Yeah,
place.
and you should be able to tell them, be like, hey, look, this is not okay. Like, you're locking yourself up, you're chaining yourself up right now, and this is not okay.
Yeah, you'll like pick up on eating habits, you'll pick up on like little things, and I feel like that's where the true friendship shows.
Be like, ma'am, you're sleeping too much. Don't
I
sleep
could
away
sleep
your
for
problems.
days. I could sleep for days.
Not in a healthy way.
No.
I get worried about y'all sometimes.
I know. But I just feel like that just goes to show what a true friendship is, right?
Yeah.
You really pick up habits of the person. Like, there's times when we'll message Sandy, we're like, you mad at us? Sometimes we'll message
They were on vacation, and I didn't text them really,
We
or they text
literally
here and
thought
there.
Sandy was upset.
Yeah,
No,
we're like, what
and,
did we
and
do?
Miriam, I could tell you guys probably talked. You're like, okay, I'll ask her.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
ask her.
we
Miriam, you do it.
So I got the hammocks. We were sitting at the hammocks. I'm like, Sandy hasn't messaged
And I was
us.
like, I know. I was like, I think she's mad at us. Did we do something? And then we are like, I don't know. I was like, you texted.
So she texted, and I said, and you know what my answer was? I don't like bothering people on vacations. I respect when people are on vacations. I don't like bothering them unless I have to.
And then we were short on Wi-Fi. I understand, but like sometimes you just expect that text.
We thought you would. I mean, what is your care? Are y'all okay? Are y'all alive?
No, but you kept me up to date enough to know that you were fine.
Sandy, we needed more from you.
Okay, gotcha. Next time.
No, I genuinely thought you were upset or something.
Yeah,
and
not at
I
all.
sat and watched videos to see like did I end up saying something really
Oh
unhinged?
God, no.
Yeah, and we're like, we were going through our text message. Like, did we say something that pissed her off?
No, seriously, we were sitting on these hammocks. We're talking about when we went to the Amazon, by the way.
Oh, we need to do
And
the music video. Don't let me forget.
yes, we will. And I think that just goes to show like when there's true friendship,
Mm-hmm.
you really seek for that person's not even approval, just that person's support that they're
Right.
there.
Well, and you probably thought my behavior changed
Because every time
for
I
something
go on,
bad, but
yeah,
it wasn't. It was
the-
more like a respect for me respecting your vacation.
the last vacation, you asked us if we were alive, and then
Yeah.
that vacation, you did not ask
You
us
know
if
what
we were
though?
alive.
That vacation, I'm surprised that Turk came out alive.
I know, we were in a more dangerous place than the last vacation, so we're like, she has to be mad if she's
Yeah,
not
but that's
asking
a
if
big
we're alive.
vacation that costs a lot of money, and you have to. When you're on that kind of vacation, the Amazon, you have to. You can't have people texting you and bothering
We could, Sandy. We were waiting for you.
you. Okay, next time I'll know.
Now you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I know.
Now you know. Okay, can you? I got the cat.
Okay.
Put the music video.
Can't with
Well,
her.
the music video might shed some light on what you
Yes.
meant with those lyrics.
And we might be totally wrong. But I don't think so.
You know how I just go off
Yeah.
sometimes on tangents, Sandy? I got it. No, it's on the other. I already got it. Because I'm awesome at that.
Because she has 10,000 tabs.
I am a 10,000
She's
tabber.
one of those, y'all.
I'm a multitasker.
She's literally one of those.
I'm a
Tabber.
multitasker.
Tabber.
Tabber. Look at that.
Tasker,
Sandy
tabber,
coming up with
tasker.
terms.
You gotta play it as well.
She's. You're ruining my comfort. Look at Sandy. Taking one for the team.
I got the cat.
There you go.
Okay.
This is the La Luna music video, by the way. I didn't say okay. Listen. Matthew better not be in there.
Oh, so he is locked up.
Anong ingay yun? Saan nanggaling yun? Sa tagal nakakulong bilang araw ng panahon. Teka, got my shackles on. That means I am home. Got no room for
you just
visitors.
pressed that.
It'd be best if y'all leave me alone. Hey, go away. I'd be rude if I asked you to stay. Cause I'm gon' pray right before I try to eat my prey. You know what they say. Who cares what they say? Don't invade my space. Cause if you do, then I'll leave you like what you doing. Not okay. Siguro nga panahon na para ako'y magising. Harapin at yakapin tunay na ako'y magiging. Alamin mga bagay na makakaya kong gawin. Kapag ang takot at kinakatakutan ko'y ako rin. Kahit saan magpunta'y biging uhaw ay di na darating. Ako'y mapapakalasing sa tubong bawat magpiling. Umagay di na darating. Buwan ay laging nakating. Hindi na usong huling iling. Tara simulan natin. Ito personage from hustle, but I'm trying to avoid trouble. I'll admit keeping myself to myself isn't ideal. Should I really go out there and be healthy? Though it's clear that the whole world is a frivolous day. Okay, I'm living all my life right behind these. Supposed to be the life that I've done for all these. Cause I'm like a mind, I think I'm very 6 feet. Works beneath the pain that gave from Alabama. These are my lifelines outside. It's my time. Lots of mess, twists and turns, yeah. I'll keep updating my timeline. Nalang matatago ba? Nabukas na ang pulang kunti na simulan na lalo na tuwing nadanak na sa mga kaluluwa mapagusto. Tuwing hindi magtitibig kahit masabihin na hindi na dapat itama ang mga mali kasi nga mali. Kaya may respect, hindi mabibili. Sa tanang buhay ko'y naglakbay ng mag-isa. Mga paniniwala ko'y
Wait,
di
the-
nabasag ng
it is
iba.
working.
Di kailanman kailangan ng maraming kaibigan na sa kalagitnaan ng digmaan ay nawawala. At kung kailangan wala sila, yun ay di problema. Kayang-kaya at matagal na ginagawa ko na. Ang iba'y iniisip na sila'y
now, since he is inspired by NF, and NF talks about a lot about being trapped in his own head in the whole mansion that y'all have done. He also talks about later in the songs how he puts himself in a prison and he's holding the keys as well. I think so. He got inspiration from those songs that he might be trapped in his own head, and
his own thoughts.
And his own thoughts are keeping him captive, maybe. And maybe he's like, you know, like, should I go out there? Should I be outgoing? Because he is more introverted.
Right.
So he could be saying, should I go after my dream? Should I be this? Should I try to do this? And then the other part of him's like, yeah, go out, you know, do it. You know, don't be stuck here.
So it's that guy, when he was sitting down the floor, then he had himself standing up in the same room.
It's almost like his inner voice.
Yeah, like he's talking to himself. Like the different parts of him are talking to each other. Like the ones like I'm just gonna go out there, like I'm gonna be this beast, like I'm gonna be like this, like go get it, like let's just go out and like go for it. And then the other one's like, no, like it's scary out there, like you know, like this world is like not a, you know, like I'm scared, like this is like, and he's putting shackles on himself because he's like holding himself back.
I like that.
That's my new interpretation.
I like
based
it.
on the
I
music
agree
video.
with that.
No, yeah, that is so true.
I like it.
It's crazy with the concept video though,
right?
Like it's.
I'm glad we looked at both, even though I didn't want to spoil the song, so I just checked real quick if they had lyrics, and it didn't. But that does.
She literally realized like almost near the end.
Well, I was reading it too, and I was reading it too.
And she noticed like that more than halfway to the video. That is crazy. It's almost like the inner self is like the taking the risk, and then the actual him is saying, no, I'm not going to take the risk. And they're almost battling with each other, right?
Because he's introverted. That's not his personality to go out there and go get it. Like, go get it. Right?
Yeah.
Like, that's uncomfortable.
Oh,
it was uncomfortable for me to do this channel.
It was uncomfortable for me to text you. That's why I made Mary text you.
But just think of how uncomfortable we were.
I mean, oh my gosh, that first video.
I don't want to see that first video. Don't promote that first video we did.
That first video.
Oh, I can't even watch it.
You guys,
it didn't meet my vision.
I'm sitting there and I was like this.
I almost was like, we can't do this anymore, guys.
When was the last time you watched it?
Never.
It's been a minute.
I've never watched it.
I just can't.
I haven't watched it.
It pops up. I can't.
There's a big glow up with everything.
Yeah. Equipment.
I feel like we sort of grew up on YouTube in this past like 6-7 months.
We're matured as people.
Yeah.
We're matured as people.
Way more comfortable for sure.
Oh yeah.
As a fellow introvert, I can get Pablo. I make Miriam do all the stuff.
Yeah.
Because she's an outrovert.
Extrovert.
Outrovert. Well, you know what? You're more outgoing.
I'm an introvert.
She's from which angle are you an introvert?
At school, like if I need you to talk to a teacher or somebody, I'm let Miriam do it. Miriam, you do it.
I'm like an intro, a little bit of an outrovert. So if I'm meeting new people, I can meet new people. I think you're
like in the middle.
But I don't like.
Conflict.
I'm an introvert in some areas, and I always make Miriam do the outrovert.
Cindy, I'm the biggest conflict avoider.
No, you're not. You're like a little chihuahua.
You don't like start conflict.
No, I don't.
You have no problem
telling them
like you make all my
people and telling them like
I'm like Miriam,
she's really good.
Find this out. Miriam, call this person.
Miriam's
Miriam,
really good.
go text Sandy. Is she okay? Miriam, can you go talk to this person in the office for me, please? Miriam, can you ask them if they're gonna be there at this time, Miriam?
It's funny, like if you hear me on a phone call, I sound so professional.
She does. She's such a great
me. So I was on her interview for her job interview, and I was the person interviewing her, and she sounded so put together. And then the first day she came, I was so excited because she was so professional.
Actually,
fun fact. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I blew up an olive in the microwave."
We don't promote that kind of stuff, anyways. What I'm trying to say is,
that's the first thing you told me.
Fun fact: it's actually 5 years ago today on this day. I completed them.
Yes, this is true.
You'll never saw that coming.
She came running in the room and did all this tough shit.
Oh,
and I'm like, what the hell?
Who did we hire? What did we hire?
What is happening here?
What is this?
I came back to them. I'm like, I hyped her up to them, and I was like, she's so good. Like she answered all the questions so great.
Y'all don't remember the day before I walked in, so poised, literally this big heels, the best. professional outfit,
Lasted 2
well
seconds.
put
Yeah,
together.
because you can't dress like that in our room.
Oh,
2
no.
seconds.
God, no.
Well, it was the first impression. Look, first impression
2
went
seconds.
a long way.
It went
They
out
just
the
didn't know
window.
what they
I
were
would not
in
have
for.
hired her if she showed her original personality. Not gonna lie.
But thank God we had Miriam, because our
Yes.
job is challenging.
No, like I'm so
No,
glad.
no,
I'm
no.
so glad.
Thank God to her mom, because I initially interviewed with your mom.
She initially tricked and could.
No, it wasn't even a
pulled the
trick,
wool
though.
over her eyeballs.
No, it wasn't. It was just that they
You
were
weren't a
looking.
good.
I wasn't a good fit for that position, and I have no shame admitting that. And now thinking back, I would not be a good fit. And so she was like, "My daughter is actually looking for someone. Let me refer you to the school principal." And then that's how I got a hang of you, which is so crazy to think. Your mom brought me to you.
It's
Yeah.
fate.
Thanks, Abrielle's mom. I do know your name, but we're just not gonna take it for, you know.
I'm gonna throw her out there with
Privacy.
privacy. We don't know if she's okay with her name
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
True.
thrown out there
But
on
thank
YouTube.
you to Abrielle's mom. I think you need to show her this clip. No, genuinely thank you to her.
I don't even
for
know
her-
if she knows my the YouTube channel name.
Wow.
I'm an introvert. I don't
It's
like
just so
showing
crazy
those
to
things.
think that we're talking
She's
about
telling
this.
everyone about our YouTube
Yeah.
channel, and here I am. I can't even tell my mom.
Did you probably know?
She does.
Oh yeah, she knows, right?
She
yeah.
knows I do a YouTube, but I will refuse to tell her our name, YouTube channel name.
I'll text
She
it to
hasn't
her.
seen one
I'll
video.
text it to her right
No!
now. But it's just funny how we're talking about it, and it just so happens that 5 years ago today, it was my first day at work.
Yeah, that hurt my hand. Your phone.
Yeah, it's cracked.
Not from my hand.
No, that's probably what hurt you, is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just crazy. First impressions matter, though, y'all. Better put on that act.
You're lucky we're understanding and
Anyways.
love you.
And
We're a very accepting group.
no, I don't know. I feel like a personality like me, you really either like it or you don't.
We love it.
Yes, we do love you.
I don't know if they're just saying it for the camera, but
We do. You would not be our friend. I would not invite you to do a YouTube channel if I didn't want to see your face after work.
Yeah. Well, and because we work together, there's a lot of comedy relief that goes on throughout the whole day. Like a little bit from all of us, especially from her. And we just were funny because you have to be in the what we do, just for our own sanity. And we always, for years, have talked about we need to do something.
And then
We need to grab our personalities together and do something.
bugged them for 2 weeks straight to start a YouTube
And
channel.
then
are
like
very
YouTube,
different
and then me
personalities.
being older, like a reaction. Like who's
And
gonna watch a
Sandy was
reaction?
so
Literally
Of a reaction.
every day I talked about it at every moment for 2 weeks.
I was really on board with you. My only thing was, how are we gonna make time for it? That's what the biggest thing
and
was.
I wore them
Because
down.
it is about mixing 4 different schedules. Again, literally only 3 match today. That's why 3 of us are here.
I obviously won,
But-
as I always do.
Jeez. It's not even a competition. Relax.
And that's
It
why our
is
first
when I get
video.
an idea in my head.
That's why our first video was so. Our first couple were.
I know,
Yikes.
but I
But
pushed.
we didn't know. And
No, we didn't.
I had this vision.
We didn't even know people were gonna watch.
I
Do
do
you remember?
We
We
were
saw 10
surprised.
views. We're like, oh my god, 10
We
views.
were excited when we got 3, and
Yeah.
it was us 3.
That was the funniest thing. We're like, oh my god, we already got 3 views, and I'm like, wait, Sandy, did you watch
Yeah.
it? It was all of us.
And then we went outside for recess. We're all looking at our phones. Oh, we got 2 more. Oh, we got, and they went up to because we made bets of how many we thought we would get.
Her
that
and
day.
I were pretty hopeful about the views. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
We were-
look at us. We're the best personalities y'all will see on YouTube. Do you
Who?
see this? Us.
Oh.
Anyways, but I just feel like
You are really
it just
great.
goes. No, I'm saying us all together.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say is, I think again, it just goes back to like his also what you don't know video is you just never know until you actually do it.
Right.
You never know. Like, who thought we would, like, I'm literally sitting with my legs, stretched and like so comfortably in front of a
Yeah.
camera, in front of almost 20,000 people.
Around the world,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
yeah.
It's helpful that we don't see y'all's faces. I want
Yeah.
you guys comfortable if y'all all were staring at us all 20,000 of you.
Hey, but if you guys do see us around, like in the, area, if
Yeah,
y'all
say hi.
ever run into us, come say hi, take pictures. I don't mind.
Well, we would want the pictures because we would post them because we're
Yeah.
excited that you
Yeah.
said hi.
Yeah, and
You don't have to take pictures. We'll take pictures for you.
obviously with consent.
Yes. We're not creepers. Maybe
No.
Miriam might be sometimes, but
Okay,
Way
first
nice.
of all, the way she makes me sound like a creep is not okay. The creep, or not even the creep, I think the detective part
Yes.
comes out.
you know how there's
As
a
needed.
negative character flaw and you rename it as something positive? Detective.
Jeff.
And me, I am
Jeff and me
what
really
am I
comes out.
dedicated?
Yeah, you're very dedicated.
You're very
That's my
dedicated.
negative turned into a positive.
Sandy is very, very
you're
wise.
controlling, but you're guidance, you're a guider.
She's
I'm
no,
very
she's
go with
not.
the flow,
You know what?
though. I'm
She's
not
not controlling. I say she's. That's a good word. She's more of the guider.
Guidance.
do
That's
that.
not even a word. Guidance, like a
And sometimes she'll go along.
She's the
but I
guiding
need
light
it. But
to
I
our
need
dark souls.
But I need
But
that
sometimes
control
she'll
because I
just-
don't know how to do it.
Sometimes she'll just go along, and then other times, like sometimes with me, I have to go, BAM! Get in line.
I gotta be in my I gotta be knocked into my senses sometimes. You know, sometimes you'd be surprised. You know what's funny is
I'm
today-
very go with the flow, though, but then sometimes I'm not. It's very
Well, I
conflicting.
think
I have
we're-
very conflicting personalities, Sandy. I feel
She's
like.
so indecisive. In short, very indecisive.
As we go in depth into my
Well,
personality
if it's
traits,
something that's really like this,
like if
you have a
it's,
vision.
I
and
do.
You, and
I get tunnel vision.
And you have goals and you have visions.
I set the goals very, very
yes, very high.
lofty, high goals
Very high.
that I will meet or I will die meeting.
Literally,
Yeah.
you guys literally. We'd have these like weekly Monday meetings. What happened to those, by the way?
Anyway, y'all couldn't take my goals anymore, so you
She'd
stopped.
sit there and she's
They
like,
stopped
okay,
coming to the meetings.
for this week,
Yeah.
it's 1K. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What?
You have to have good goals.
No, but I feel like honestly, setting higher goals for yourself really makes you want to push yourself
You're welcome.
to achieve
Yeah.
those. And it's just like, it's not even because like you're in competition or anything. It's just like, oh my gosh, I was able to achieve it no
Yeah.
matter what was
Yeah.
thrown in my way.
Yes.
For example, for me, I do often get sick
You do.
because of the weather and change. You know, it's a Canadian soul living in America in Texas weather. So the allergies and whatever, and I feel like even with all that, we made it this far.
We did.
We've made it this far, y'all.
We have.
Thanks to
Truly.
you.
No, for real. And honestly, if it wasn't motivation from our fans, we should give them a name.
Like what?
Oh.
You can't just throw that out there.
Our clumsies.
What?
Yeah, because we're chaotic.
They're clumsy? That's a
Yeah.
negative. Why would you call them a negative thing?
They're beautifully clumsy.
They're probably not even. We're clumsy. Why would you give our character trait to them?
Y'all, suggest some names
Yeah, that's
for
a good
your
idea.
guys, for yourselves. Like, as
That's
like our
cute.
fan. No, I really think that would be.
It has to be a cute name. Like it has to be meaningful. Like 18. Like how 18's meaningful. It has
Okay,
to
but
be
that's taken.
No, but like not like it has to be meaningful. You can't just be like clumsy. You can't insult them.
Clumsies.
I said clumsies, first of all. It was cute.
A insult wrapped in a cute saying.
I'm just thinking what it could be.
It has to
It's gotta be something along
endearing.
the lines.
It has to be endearing.
I don't know from which angle we're very endearing. I
But
think
we're kind of
more
chaotic too, but I think you can do it positively.
What's
Clumsy.
a positive word for chaotic?
I don't know.
Utter chaos.
Well, we'll see what they say.
Messy.
Why did we decide to go on an in-depth of my character traits?
Why not?
Do I remind y'all that much of Pablo? Gosh.
I don't
feel
I
like
think
I'm-
it's truly the
I'll
determination.
step back from my dictatorship.
I think we're all kind of like Pablo in some way.
Huh? Me?
She's not like Pablo.
Not even
There's
close.
things that you're scared of and you hold yourself. Yes, there are.
That's the only part. But that's every human being, Sandy.
I think my biggest flaw is my trauma. Other than my personality flaws. I'm talking about
I think in that way should be more like Josh.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh, trauma. We bond over trauma.
He is
He loves me.
Out.
sleeping.
He's out. But yeah,
Cats
this
can
kind of
tell
went on
when
to
they're
a
great
random
people.
rant and like just about us.
You
But
picked apart me.
We love you.
It's okay. I know it's from love.
next one we'll do Sandy.
Yeah, bring it on.
I want to do you. You're the most interesting one.
Yes, you are.
I have some things that I can say about you.
What is it that you
I
need
think
to
she's
say?
butthurt, Miriam.
What?
She's a little butthurt. She
said I was controlling.
No, controlling. We've talked about this.
I know. You have to say it the positive way.
Okay,
It's
like-
determined.
Controlling mean like she has a vision.
I
You
do.
have a
She's
vision.
very tunnel
And
vision.
so you're very like you keep, which is
helps.
good because otherwise we're going here, we're going
Well,
there.
it helps
So
with
you
the
keep
kind
it
of
in
four
control.
personalities that we are.
Right.
We need a tunnel vision
We
person.
do. We need someone to
I be
control.
bouncing off of walls. We need someone more tunnel vision. And Sandy definitely thinks very, very realistically and logically.
She
I
grills me.
bring
Reality
Rowan.
doesn't hit us.
I'm in my tunnel, so I don't see reality, and reality goes right past me. So she just brings me back to
No,
reality.
seriously.
It's very needed.
Yeah, I'm always the one. Like I always sound like a downer, but I feel like I have to bring certain things
You,
up.
you do bring me back down.
So I'm just
I'm
like-
already like almost tomorrow.
I'll
Sandy,
thinking-
I wouldn't think. I
No,
wouldn't
I'll say
you're
things
a
like, okay,
downer.
let's think about this.
No, she brings us back to earth.
Yeah, I'm like,
We're
oh,
thinking
Yeah,
unrealistic
reality.
fantasy.
We're so irrational and impulsive. It's unreal. And then Sandy's rationale
Rationale
comes in and she's like, y'all sit down, let me speak.
And you're like more like, wow, Sandy, that was wisdom, straight wisdom. You spoke to our souls.
Or else you'll catch me bouncing off of walls if it.
You still do that.
When did I bounce off a wall?
it's been a minute.
See,
True.
see,
Anyway,
she knows.
Okay. You can wrap it up?
But
Okay.
anyways, you guys, we kind of went into a rant. But do let us know in the comments, what y'all's name could be, as a family. You know, one big happy family.
Oh my gosh.
My debut of singing.
And it ends here.
yeah, it does end here.
It begins and ends here. I have no vision for it.
I don't know
Marianne.
what you
Yes,
mean.
It will not happen.
I don't know what you mean.
And
Auto-tune
let's
that.
think about this.
It's not.
think about this.
No, Sandy, a little auto-tune. We're good to go.
There's no vision. It's gone.
Anyways, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.